Hello, you fucks. Welcome to John Solo's Beard Brigade. I'm
Hi.
John Solo. There's a little Lissa Gramlin there. It's a Lissa thing. I should have spelled that thang instead of thing, I think. That would have been more your accent.
And yours.
Yeah, well, I don't sound like that anymore. I don't have that much of a fucking... It's a work in progress.
It
Yeah.
slips out every so often, but not too
Yeah, it
much
does.
anymore.
Mm. Well, that's old coffee. Huh.
Ew.
I guess that's been
I don't
sitting
like
here.
that.
Yeah, I'm still gonna. I guess I'm still gonna drink it. I'm a coffee whore. It it, it's probably been sitting up here for 2 days. Wow, 'cause I didn't come up
Oh.
here last night.
Ew. That's not
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Anyways, so always technical things today. Apparently, they could hear us talking in the background behind the music initially. So sorry about that.
Just you, not
Yeah.
me.
You're getting compliments on your background wall in the Facebook group here, so that's freaking.
Oh,
Let's see.
yeah.
Yeah, you
I did that
finally
last night.
you fixed up the blackout curtains. Look at you go.
Yeah. Actually, my friend Mel did that when I was at work.
Excellent. So, see, next what we got. Well, that's a nice word too. Next, what we got to do is we're going to get you a little light by your laptop. So a light shines on your face from the laptop, and then we'll turn the overhead light out, and then it will be like a little pro setup kind of deal. Um, I did mine. I did mine initially with just like a lamp. I had a lamp, but it's like one of those, the
I
lamps that
have a
have like
lamp,
the.
but it's over there on the small table behind the fan.
Well, it'll cost you like $5. You go to like Ace Hardware or Home Depot or something, and you get one of those gooseneck lamps. You know what I'm talking about, where it has like you
Yeah.
can adjust it, and then you get then you get a light bulb in there, and you got to get like the soft white light bulb. You don't get like the super bright white. It's got to be like the kind of yellow. Um, I think they call it sunlight is what they call it. I think is what they call it. It's a different kind of light bulb, but it's not like white, so it doesn't
Hmm.
shine like it makes. It's a difference. Like you can see the coloration on my face right now. If it was white, it would just be like I would be like pale, like vampire-esque, and you don't want to do that. Um, well, I don't know. Maybe you do. I don't fucking know what you want to do. I'm not kink shaming or anything. Anyways,
No.
let's get into this now that Tracy's walking away to get her coffee. I think we should get all this done before she gets back. So, looks like we didn't have that many releases today, and the
No, not at
first
all.
one, yeah, go ahead and do your thing.
Last gasp. Kip O'Connor MM Mystery Book 1 by S.C. Winnie? Winey?
Yeah, I think win.
Oops.
I don't think
Okay.
I'd call
Win.
SC whiny. Yeah,
Narrated by James Woodrich. There's also a lot of new narrator names out this
nice,
week.
nice. Yeah,
Not
I've
very
not,
many, not many new releases came out, but
but all
a lot
new
of people
narrators.
that
Huh?
I've never even heard of before.
Well, I do not believe, and I apologize, James, if I've not, but I don't believe
Is that a
I've heard of
dog
James
on the
Woodrich.
couch chair?
Is that a dog? What? No, it's a
The dog on the
guitar.
chair?
It's
No,
called a
on the
it's a.
cover of the book.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck are you looking at? Yeah, that does look to be a boxer. That would be a boxer on the not like a not like a pugilist. No, it's like a boxer dog. So that one came out
There's a
on
lot.
the
There's a lot going on that cover.
yeah. Well, it came out on the 19th. We got a boxer, we got a sailboat, and we got a guy looking at all of it. Next we had
To Hold a Hidden Pearl. Ross Singley, Book 1 by Fern Hill, narrated by Richard Stranks.
it's so hard not to say skanks with that. So
I almost did.
when every time I hear of pearls now, I think Alita Blake. There was a scene I did in the Alita Blake book where
I
they
need to
use
listen to that one.
yeah they used a set of pearls. So that's all I can ever think of when I hear anything with pearls now. That one
What
also
did
came
they
out
do
on the
with the
19th.
pearls?
Well, you're
I
gonna have
keep
to
hearing you
listen to the
say
book.
that, but
You're gonna have to listen to the book. No spoilers here. That one was
okay.
on the 19th. Then we had
Zone of Action, Legends of Lobe de Heron, Book 2 by A.J. Sherwood, narrated by Lloyd Thomas.
that was on the 20th. Then we had
Himbo's Homicide and Heels, Drag Queen Detective Book 3 by Shane K. Morton, narrated by B.J. Wimpy.
I I wish I had the time to listen to these things because I would be very interested in hearing that. I love Shane Morton, and we've talked about this Drag Queen Detective series before. I'd love to check it out. Somebody's gonna have to do that for me. That one came out on the 20th, and then we had
Shades of Lust, The Carnal Tower, Book 1 by E.M. Lindsay, narrated by Kurt Graves.
nice, and of course we love E.M. Lindsay and we love Kurt Graves. So, and we've
She
actually got
keeps narrators in business too, because she
yeah.
keeps going back and forth to different ones.
Well,
It's
she's got a
cool.
lot of freaking books. I mean, she is an institution at this point. So we've got one coming up here in a couple weeks. Book 8 of the Irons and Something series. I forget it's called Ornamental is the name of the book. We got that coming up in a couple weeks for us too. So congratulations to both Ian Lindsay and Lindsay and Kurt Graves on that. That one came out on the 23rd. The next we have this is our audio. Let me see here. Hey there, rambling Gramsters. This is John Solo, and I'm going to read you the snippet from Hired Hadley, the Foster Brothers, Book 2, written by the USA Today bestselling author Nora Phoenix. Sebastian Leclerc is richer than Midas. He's also a grumpy asshole, a playboy, and the world's worst boss. At least, according to Hadley, who was crazy enough to take the job at as Sebastian's PA. Where's Tracy when I need her? What the fuck? Big mistake. Huge. Sebastian may look like Richard Gere, but he's nowhere near that charming. By the way, whoever thought Richard Gere was actually... He kind of seems slimy to me, but... Everyone cowers and seeks cover when he's in the room. Hadley can't believe Sebastian's really that bad, and that there has to be a reason for his bad attitude, but he seems to be the only one. Well, yeah, if you look like fucking Richard Gere. Except Sebastian does seem to appreciate Hadley, calling him his sunshine. And when something nice comes out of his mouth on occasion, Hadley's heart is all aflutter. Oh no, it can't be. Has Hadley fallen for his boss? Hired is the second book in the Foster Brothers series, a contemporary MM romance series about 4 men who chose to be brothers that can be read as standalones. It has a grumpy billionaire boss who looks like fucking Richard Gere, a sunshiny assistant, probably not as sunshiny as my lovely DNA, falling for the boss, hella hot chemistry, and a sweet guy who soaks up praise like a dying plant. Thank you all. See you soon.
A dying plant?
Yeah, I don't write this stuff. She's I don't know, USA best-selling. I mean, she's a writer. I don't know. I just read her words. And all those were exactly her words, too. I didn't make up a single one of them. That one also came out on the
no,
23rd. Yeah, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Yeah. No.
And speaking of series that keep narrators in business, next we had...
Stronghold, Vino Veritas series, book 14, I think. I can't remember which one it is. There's so many
27, I don't know, but it's an awesome series. I like the series. I make fun just because there's so many damn one of them, but it's a good series.
Yeah, but they never come out in order. They're all coming out weird.
Well, they're kind of standalone-ish, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, that's a good thing. By Anna Ashley, and also narrated by John Solo.
That's me, and we love Anna Ashley,
your too. Second one that you've done for that series?
Third, I think. I don't know. It's hard to keep track. There's a lot of them. They're all Tantor projects, and but this one is a lot of them have been dual narrations, and this one is just me. Now it's still flipping POVs, but I'm pretty accustomed to doing that, so it's just me. And Anna Ashley is also a new client to us aside from Tantor, and we're working on some of her books here shortly, I believe. This coming month, we're starting some more Anna Ashley stuff, so I'm excited about that. That one came out on the 24th. Then we had
Heart of Summer, Gold Brothers Book 3 by Max Walker, narrated by Greg Boudreau. And no, I did not say Tremblay wrong.
That one came out on the 24th.
And he's showing off some... Hey, that looks like Michael Dean on the cover.
Yeah, no, he's going, bah, he's doing that thing right there.
Then people seem to be doing that lately.
Finally, we had...
Sinister in Savannah, the complete box set by Amy Nicole Walker, narrated by Tristan James.
And that one came out on the 24th. So a short release week. Well, not a short week, but there's one that came out with 9 or 10 or something like that. But the box sets like the Sinister in Savannah are always a great deal. So I know that people love those. And I like that a lot of people are doing them now. That's a freaking awesome deal. So you end up getting, 20, 30, 40, 50 hours worth of audio for one credit, which is awesome.
Yeah, that, and they kept Audible kept this week seemed to be like very, very late with their releases, so
Hmm.
I don't think I
Well,
caught everything, but
yeah,
we'll see.
It's closing on the end of the month. So now we get to everybody's favorite section. This is what Lissa was listening to. It used to be what you're listening to. Now you've included reading and like thinking about and what I read when I was 12. And so, anyways, the first one here that we got into was this.
Tilted Jaren. I seem to be on a Nora U kick for the past 3 weeks, and
Well, you weren't last night. Last night you abandoned me in the middle of a book. We were working in Discord and suddenly Alyssa was like, "I'm gonna go listen to Zach," and then everybody. So Zach must be working on something fun right now, which is I'm
well, he was
anticipating fun.
doing the fourth book from the Nasri Noor series, the Urban Fantasy MM.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm sure it's good as far as that goes. I don't know. They didn't pay me to do it, so I don't know what it is. That's awesome though, and I'm glad that I'm just giving you shit. It's awesome.
I
But
know.
so what's your review on Jilted Jaren here?
I gave this one 2 bullets. This one was a sweet book. I really enjoyed the dynamic between Jaren and Reed. Yes, their sexy times were great, but I enjoyed the story more. And Norden, one of the other, I think he's probably book 4, had a line that just made it sound so much like me and made me laugh. He goes, and it was like when Jaren was talking about him and Reed, and Norden goes, "I just want to hear about the sex." And I just laughed out loud and I'm going, that's so me. But I really enjoyed this one. I really did.
Well, and obviously the bullet rating is specifically for whether it kind of makes you let's say sweaty. Like we'll do like the Brookline, like
Squirmy.
sweaty balls. Except you don't have, I don't know, maybe you do have
The
balls. I don't
turn on
know. It's
factor.
21st century. You can have whatever you want. But yeah, that's freaking awesome. And I love this book and this series myself. I love Nora, so it's all good. I'm not prejudiced or
And I
anything.
listened to this one.
Yeah,
And I listened to this one because of the other one that was coming out.
yeah. Well, which is the next one coming up here, which would be right there.
Yes. I gave this one 4 bullets. Bullet rating. What? Yeah. I love the boss employee trope, and I knew I'd love this one because it's Nora and you. Um, Second book in the Foster Brothers series, and I just loved it. I didn't want to put it down, and although I did just to join you in Discord,
You
and the
mean
sexy
Zach? You
scenes.
mean Zach? You
I
joined
did. I
Zach
did.
and
I was with you. I was with you most of the time. I just jumped in with Zach because I hadn't seen him in a while.
I know, I love the kid. This one, from my opinion, Nora is one of those authors that was already good by the time I started working for her, but she just seems to get better every
Mm-hmm.
book. And the character development in these, for me, that's what I get into. I mean, it's no secret I could care less about the sexy times, but the character development in these was fan-fucking-tastic. And in book 2
Yeah, it
especially,
really
like,
was.
yeah, she knocked it out of the park. But 4 bullets is a solid sexy time rating as well. What it was for me, that means you shouldn't leave home without it or something.
It
I
should
don't know.
not safe for home or work.
There you go. So that's a solid one. And finally, what you read this week.
Mm-hmm. I got the arc for this one. I didn't expect to get it because she did some little contest thing with. It was like a span of a month, just about, and I got the arc like right before I was leaving for work. And I did ask Nora if I could review this on here, and she gave me her blessing. And I gave this one 4 bullets. I could not put it down. It's the spinoff of the Irresistible Mega series. It is Reen's book, Polani and Keen's brother. I got really excited when I found out there was going to be a spinoff to the Irresistible Mega series, and I just couldn't put this down. There is a time jump of a year after book 10, and without going much into without going too much into it or having spoilers, it was a fantastic book. Nora's outdone herself once again. I did, however, lose a little bit of respect for Plani and King right about the middle of the book.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
what did they diss your favorite football team? What happened?
No, they were just on how their actions were during certain situations in the book. Like I
Mm.
said, I don't want to spoil it too much, but it is a fantastic book. You're going to have fun with it.
Yeah, we're working on this here in 3 weeks, I think, something like that. I have it squeezed into my June schedule, so we'll be working on it as
Yeah, new
well.
names.
Yeah, yeah. Nora's great with the names. This whole show this time seems like it's John Solo centric, so I'm sorry about that. We don't plan it that way, but it just so happens that Alyssa was on a John Solo kick this week, so
Yeah, John
sorry.
and Nora, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, and I hate talking about myself in third person, but yeah, Nora's fantastic, and obviously she's got a lot going on right now. So, anyways, a good review on that one, and I can't wait to work on that book as well. Thank you, Alyssa Gramlin. It's Alyssa thing. You did great this week. You got it all together, and obviously, um, 3 books. I wonder how many you're gonna have for next week. Are you like on a listening trend? Are you feeling in the zone? Are you going to be reading? Can you give us like a preview of something you got coming up?
Um, there is. Well, I'm probably going to end my John Nora kick today and go into Felice and Kale again.
Great. Thanks a lot for that. That's going to be a fun week for all.
Well,
What?
it'll only be one book, but it'll end up being probably Michael Dean after that.
Yeah. Well, you certainly have a type, I would say. Ah. But anyways,
Yeah.
enjoy. Thank you. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Enjoy, and we will see you all next week. All right.